Hey, good morning. I'm Dave, and I like taking you guys on these walks. Man, the lighting is just incredible. Look at that colors. They just pop. So I wanted to talk to you about basically the four things that if you're able to find a good enough why to do these things, then you're going to become a much better and healthier version of yourself. The first one is your diet. Get off of the SAD diet, the standard American diet, all this over processed food and crap. If you can get off of that, which means no more carbs and no more sugars. Your carbs you should keep under, they say under 50 grams. I keep my carbs under 25 grams a day. And so I go carnivore, about 95-98% carnivore, because what I eat that's not carnivore or drink is coffee, and I also eat sauerkraut, but that's non-pasteurized sauerkraut, organic, so that it doesn't have any preservatives in it or anything like that, and that's for my gut biome. So that's pretty much why I'm not 100% carnivore. And as a carnivore, I am mostly on the lion diet, beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. That's pretty much what I eat. Every so often I'll throw in some pork, some chicken. I don't eat seafood. So that's the main thing that I do. So if you can pick either a very clean keto, don't do any of those keto-friendly food in boxes and stuff. That's keto snacks and stuff. That's garbage for the most part. Read the ingredients. Or you can do carnivore. And it's very maintainable. I like it. I don't think it's a very restrictive diet, because I made up my mind. I switched my mindset, which is an extra bonus thing. You have to flip your mindset if you're looking at getting healthy. And that's I look at these so-called, when these gurus say, "I'll do a cheat day." The cheat day is wrong. That's because you're telling your mind that having sugar and carbohydrates is a reward. It's not. It's basically, you have to flip your mindset and tell yourself it's not a reward, it's poison, because it causes inflammation, messes up your insulin production, all kinds of bad stuff for you. The unsaturated fats, like in vegetable oils, is just killing you. It causes inflammation, and it also will seep through. It's been found to seep through the small, dense LDL particles that are produced by vegetable oils. If they're not already rancid, they go rancid in your body. But they also produce small, dense LDL particles, and that type of cholesterol is what's been found to seep, among other things, seep into your arterial walls and cause the plaque buildup. Ooh, red light. So stay away from all seed oils and carbs and sugars. So get that down, and don't look at it as a cheat meal, as a reward. It is poison, literally poison for your body. So why is it a reward then? All right, so flip that mindset. You do that, and then you add into that you're going to do some intermediate fasting, and start off with a simple overnight 12-hour fast, that the doctors ask you to do before they do blood work. Do that. Then you work your way up to a 14-hour, 18-hour, and then you just work yourself up to a 24-hour fast. Now, as part of the fasting, back your eating time up. Stop all snackings and don't snack after or eat any food after 6 p.m. Now that might be hard for a lot of people, so you can say after 8 p.m. and then just back it down so that you eventually get to the point where you're not eating anything after 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. in the evening. The benefits of that is just incredible. Your mitochondria goes into overdrive and starts cleaning up your system. You start becoming what they call fat adapted, where you're burning fat because you're limited or eliminated or extremely controlled the amount of carbs and sugars in your body, so your body becomes more efficient, and you go into autophagy and mitophagy more. I am almost in a constant state of ketosis, where I'm burning my fat and I'm releasing the ketones. My body is more efficient. I am reducing the visceral fat in my body, which is causing my fatty liver, my fatty pancreas, and stuff like that. My plaque buildup, I am hopefully reducing that. Now, it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. So you do the intermediate fasting, get yourself up to 48 hours. If you can do it at 72, I have not done a 72 hour yet. You can also look at OMAD, 1 meal a day. I would try to work at getting just 2 meals a day within a very small window, so that you eat, say, around noon as your first meal, and your second meal would be, say, about 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. I'm just getting beat up by bugs. Love Central Florida. So you do that, it gets easier and easier. The other thing that keeps me not from carnivore is I also use apple cider vinegar in water. I drink that, especially when I'm fasting, but I drink that I try to do it before a meal, but I normally end up drinking that with a meal. It's not the optimal, but I should do it about 30 minutes before a meal. A glass of that. Now you have to dilute it with the water. About a tablespoon. Maybe work your way up to 2 tablespoons, but a tablespoon is enough. So I do that, intermediate fasting. Then I walk every day. I walk normally 2 times a day for 60 minutes, but lately, because of my back and my foot, and also the weather, I've been walking at least 1 or 2 times during the week, just once. But I'm going to the gym now, and I'm doing about 3 days of work a week of resistance training. It's now, again, I have to be very conscious of, because of my injuries, of what I do. So I am probably doing it at a much slower pace, and I'm not as strong as I was when I was younger. So it's not like these super mega workouts. It's very controlled and specific to what I do, so that I don't get worse. And I've talked to my physical therapist, so I do what they do that. I also do my physical therapy twice a week. So that's therapy, walking, and also exercise, resistance training, strength training. Now, if you can do these, plus like that bonus of in your mindset, then you can become healthier, and in a very short time you can lose weight. Now, you don't lose weight and I've said this a bunch of times, to get healthy. You get healthy, and a byproduct is that you lose weight, because when you're more efficient, and when you're eating the foods you should be eating on a natural diet, then your body will trim down to its optimal weight. Mine, at a 10% body weight, body fat measure, is about 150 pounds. I'll probably end up maintaining that between 150 and 160 pounds because I want to build my muscle and have more muscle mass. But it will take me a while to build up those muscles. So right now I'm about 177, 178. After I eat, it jumps up to about 179, 180. So I'm working on that. I had a bit of a stall, so I'm correcting that now, but we're getting there. So if I can do it, you guys can do it. All right? So I'm doing another lap here. I'm going to let you guys go, and as always, hit that like and subscribe if you like listening to an old guy rant. How's my beard looking today? Science makes you think outside the box. If you can read that in reverse and with the numbers and letters mixed up. All right, you have a blessed day.